Well, I decided that I was going to sit here and read the Word a little bit, and I actually was headed to the book of Psalms. And I opened my Bible, and this is the page it fell open to, and this is the first thing that I saw. Now, it's 2 Chronicles chapter 26, and my eye fell on verse 6. And so, like I always like to do, I go and look up all these names and see what the Hebrew meaning of these names is, because it reveals something different when you read the scripture. So Uzziah means the power of Yah. So Yah went out and made war against the Philistines. That is the griever, burrower, weakener. I think it's funny that burrower is in there. So he went out, Yah, the power of Yah, went out and made war against these grievers and weakeners and burrowers, and broke through the wall of Gath, which is the winepress. Remember, Gideon was threshing wheat in the winepress? The winepress is where the children of God have been pressed down and pushed down and weakened and all that. And the wall of Jabneh, which means to build. So Yah went out and made war against these folks and broke through this wall where God's people had been pressed down. And the wall of Ashdod, which is a stronghold, which was one of the chief seats of the worship of the god Dagon. And so he took their chief seat and he built cities near there and elsewhere among these weakeners and burrowers. God helped him against them and against the Arabs. Now, Arabs means ambush, trickery, or lay in wait. So God helped him, against the Philistines and against these who participate in trickery and ambush and lay in wait, who lived in Gur Baal, which means the house of Baal, and the Meunites, and that Meunites is just the indigenous people. So all of these people that lived here in the house of Baal. And look here, the Ammonites paid tribute money to the power of Yah, and his fame spread abroad even as far as the border of Egypt before he became very strong. He also built towers in Jerusalem at the corner gate. This was the weakest spot in the walls around Jerusalem. So he built a stronghold, a place that you could see the enemy coming from afar off, at the corner gate and at the valley gate. And that valley gate means the people of God wander. And at the corner buttress of the wall, and fortified them. And he also built towers in the wilderness and dug many cisterns, for he had a great deal of livestock, both in the lowlands and in the plain. He also had farmers and vine dressers in the hill country and in the fertile fields. Moreover, the power of Yah had an army ready for battle, which went into combat by divisions according to the number of their muster, as recorded by somebody, the scribe and the official, under the direction of Hananiah, one of the king's commanders. Now, I'm not going to read all this. It talks about the numbers of how many was in there and all that. Moreover, the power of Yah prepared shields, spears, helmets, body armors, bows, and sling stones for the entire army. We have the whole armor of God. And in Jerusalem he made machines of war invented by skillful men to be put on the towers and on the corner battlements for the purpose of shooting arrows and large stones. And his fame spread far, for he was marvelously helped until he was strong. This is encouraging to me when I read the translations of all these words, because it speaks to today, to me. The power of God is going to do these things, and He is going to outfit us. He's going to make sure that we are outfitted. Not only that, but He is going to give us the necessary equipment and means that we need to be able to fight off anyone that would come against us. I found this really encouraging. It's kind of loosely put together. Haven't studied it out, but about 30 minutes. But just what I was receiving, just as I read this small little passage of Scripture in 2 Chronicles 26, really encouraged me based on what we are facing and enduring and seeing today. I hope it helps you too.